Hey, hi Virgos, welcome back. Guys, just so you know, I actually already recorded one for you and it just got a hair too long, so it's going to probably not come out until tomorrow. But Virgos, I've been doing a different oracle deck for every zodiac so far, just because I felt like mixing it up more instead of doing like all from one category like I would normally. And so here we go. And Virgo, just so you know, your other storyline will be totally different, I'm sure. But we have card 20, prepare. Which is funny because the reason that the other video is going to take so long is because it's exactly 20 minutes long. So maybe we can think of this as a part 2. I don't know, but we'll see. What is Virgo supposed to prepare for? I will say this could be integrated into the other video that I created, into that other storyline. But we have somebody who's writing things out. Is Virgo to be prepared to receive someone's message? We have a divine masculine who is writing something. Is Virgo going to be receiving communication from someone and they need to prepare themselves? I don't know. This is starting to make me think that we've got a Virgo who, there's a reason that the universe is saying prepare. Can we get a little bit of understanding about that? Let me ask it this way. Why does Virgo need to prepare? Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Oh, Virgo, we had a Two of Cups in the other video as well. I can't wait to release that one now. Hopefully it'll get done processing by late tonight, but sometimes it won't until tomorrow. So what the reason Virgo has to prepare is because this is going to be something that requires them to be in a place of balance so that they can understand another human being, a human being that it's almost as if Virgo has to prepare to be able to put themselves in another person's shoes, and see a situation through the other person's lens, or to understand how someone who is similar to them, that they share a bond with, would still operate differently, because no matter how much we have in common, we're not each other, right? We are still our own separate selves. And so if this Virgo needs to prepare, it is because they're going to have to find balance in the way they deal with something that is very important, very near and dear to their heart, which can be the toughest thing to be able to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, when it's like, but this matters so much to me and this is the way I wanted something to go. And if it didn't go that way, now I have to see it through somebody else's lens. This could be really difficult. This could be a really big challenge. Okay, let's go back over here and say, tell me just about that prepare card, specifically the image that we see on it. This masculine who's sitting there with his guides. The crow sits beside him like, write that. Yep, and write that. It's like his guides are sitting there every step of the way with him, with every line he writes. Okay, it's about being honest enough to give an apology. This is somebody who they're trying to say that they're sorry to, I'm going to say a Virgo that they think is a 1 in a billion, that they think Virgo is the, this incredible mermaid. Like they've never met somebody like this. This is not what they're accustomed to. They are writing an apology. 9 of Pentacles, to somebody that they know they should have shown respect to, somebody who has a lot of self-respect, somebody that they want to convey that they respect Virgo, that they think the world of Virgo. They're trying to say that they're sorry, that they either, it doesn't say that they're saying, I disrespected you. It's that they're saying they're sorry because Virgo deserves respect. Okay, let me change decks again and let's just go. I think we're going to go with this one since my hand wanted it earlier. This energy of Virgo, prepare. And we've seen kind of what or why Virgo has to prepare, but how does Virgo prepare? It's like, how do you prepare for a message like this? 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in the reverse. To change perception about something. For Virgo to not feel like anything in life is somehow this devastating loss, but not to minimize how they feel about something either. For Virgo to realize like, okay, Let me see, what part am I disappointed about in a situation? What things in life leave me feeling disappointed? But then to not say, and all hope is lost. Instead, Virgo gets to still feel how they feel. These types of situations in life bother me. Okay. But never to feel um, don't compound that. Don't lean into that feeling of, I didn't get what I wanted and it's devastating and I'll never get anything and everything is lost. It says don't go down that slippery slope of it. It's really easy, I think, for any character to consider when we feel sad or when we feel like we didn't get what we wanted. We either can heighten that and we can make it way worse than what it actually is, and we can go down a very deeply like dramatized, you know one I throw huge pity parties for myself, so I'll use me as an example. I'm really good at getting upset over something, and then like it amplifies instead of keeping it like, okay, well, that was a bummer. I can be like pity party queen. Okay. And then I gotta rein it in, right? But that maybe is the best way for Virgo to prepare to call it like it is. Obviously, if Virgo is disappointed by something, they're still disappointed in what happened. They don't have to pretend that they're not, but not to imagine that something is more devastating, because Virgo's alive and kicking and well and has carried on no matter what happened. It says, Virgo, have that perspective that lots of things in life, it's disappointing that it's like lots of things in life that we want, we can't give our energy to because we already know we're not going to get enough back for it. So we're not going to invest in it because it's like, well, I can't afford to like give my amazing energy to something that isn't probably going to yield great results. So I don't invest in stuff that's not going to give a return. The same way we might say, oh man, I'd love to buy myself that, whatever, that vehicle. But honestly, I would prefer to buy items that will continue to increase in value. So I look at it as an investment. And that's why I'm not going to spend the money. Yeah, I'd like to have it, but honestly, it's not going to yield any further return. It's not going to add value in my portfolio of assets. So looking at even, relationships, like, yeah, I might love that person, but I damn sure can't give to them if I know they're not ready to give me something in return. So I think it's just more like for Virgo to prepare their mindset for like that straightforward. I'm not going to get overly emotional. I look at things though for like, what can I invest versus what should I not invest? Because I don't like the return that it comes with. If Virgo can hold on to that energy, they might be better prepared, more matter of fact, and less emotional when they hear from this person. And let me ask this, why would that be of benefit to them? To be in that more nonsensical energy? Well, because this is a lover trying to come back into Virgo's world. And Virgo needs to be less emotional about this. They need to be a little bit more clinical about this. They need to be a little bit more, this person wants to come back to me. Maybe Virgo needs to be able to respond with the right kinds of questions. Like, so what is it that you want from me? You're saying that you're sorry, that I deserved more respect. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But this is about a Two of Cups. This is about Virgo needing to weigh and measure whether or not something that obviously did not go well in the past, but to not be emotionally charged about it now, but to rather say, okay, why is it that they want to come back to me? Do I want them to come back into my world? Do I think that they have something of equal value to give to me now? Do I want what they have? What questions should I ask them? It kind of feels like, not to make this like an ice cold exchange, but it is better maybe to not have like an emotional surge when Virgo hears from this person, because emotions can kind of cloud judgment, and it could be really negative. Like Virgo might take somebody back that maybe they shouldn't, or vice versa. They push somebody away when in fact, maybe their heart really still wants this and maybe it could be good now. So it's just preparing Virgo to be calm enough to answer questions, to ask the right questions, and to, carefully decide what they want. Okay, let me take another look here. The fact that we have this vibe of, you know, needing to be prepared, and this person is writing this letter to Virgo. Tell me, what is it that they feel they are sorry for? We know that they say Virgo deserved more respect. Emperor. Well, you wouldn't normally say, I'm sorry that I was so serious. King of Pentacles. So I'm guessing they're saying, I'm sorry that I wasn't mature, that I wasn't serious, that I didn't offer what I should have to you. So what was their behavior like? I mean, on one hand, I don't know that they're trying to bring up what their behavior was like. They're Seven of Wands. There was something going on in this character's life, at least when they knew Virgo in the past, where they felt very hemmed in, very trapped, very stuck, and they hid all of that. You notice how if we were to just look at his face here, we see somebody so calm, so cool, so collected. Everything's fine. If we take away his face and we look at the bottom half, we go, holy smokes. This cat has got a huge, like mess going on in his life. He's behind bars. He's trying to figure out a way to escape. He's already lived a life that is very full of experiences. He's got, you know, arguments and fights, and we've got lions roaring, and we've got skeletons, and we've got, you know, love, but loss, and, you know, just it's a mess. But he's acting like none of that's going on. So he didn't offer, he's sorry that he didn't show Virgo the respect of being like someone who made Virgo a very sincere offer and was, you know, wanting to build a serious connection. But this is what his life was really all about. There's no stability on a 7. 5s and 7s are numbers of change. 7 is a divine number, but this is how we overcome obstacles. And when Virgo knew him before, all he had was obstacles. Obstacles can, once we get over them, can yield, you know, strong results. But at the time, it's nothing but a heap of obstacles. So I'm thinking that he's saying, I'm sorry, Virgo, that I didn't treat you with more respect. I'm sorry that I didn't offer you something that you deserved. You know, somebody that was strong enough, you know, stable enough. I don't know if he's going to say this part, but this seems to, we got a sneak peek at what was going on in his life. Are you going to tell Virgo what was going on in your life? Why you didn't offer those things? The Knight of Cups. No, this letter is not to explain that. I can see now, if he's just writing this initial letter, I'm sorry that I didn't treat you like this. He's acknowledging what he didn't give, right? He's acknowledging that, Virgo, this is what you deserved. That's not what I gave. But he's saying this to express love. He's not explaining the whys of things. But that makes sense why we had Virgo needing to be prepared to be able to start asking the right questions. Virgo has, I mean, obviously, how is he going to start a conversation? He's going to start with what his guides are helping him to write, which is the way he feels about Virgo. Virgo deserved more than what he gave Virgo before, but he is saying that he does love Virgo. Is this present tense? Is he writing to say that he loves Virgo? The Justice card, he's writing to say that I treated Virgo wrong. Okay, so it's first just full acknowledgement of the fact that Virgo deserved better than what Virgo received. So it's just first the acknowledgement. Okay, and then what? What are you trying to say? I mean, what do you want? We saw that Knight of Cups. Is he saying you deserved all that and I came in like a Knight of Cups? Is that what it is? And that wasn't right? He keeps saying, I'm trying to take responsibility. Okay. He or she, this could be reverse gender roles also. So just bear that in mind. I'm not trying to read for genders here. Let me just ask this. What is it that you want out of this letter that you're sending to Virgo? Okay, that's maybe the better thing that I should ask that character. The King of Pentacles. And then, I mean, we do have the Temperance. He's hoping that he can possibly, or I'm sorry, the Star card, forgive me. I don't know why I said Temperance. He's hoping that he can have Virgo see him in a different light. Unless he's saying, I just want to tell you, I hope you found somebody, Virgo, that's so great. I hope that you've healed, and I hope you're with a happy relationship. Hang on. I guess it could be that. Let me just see. What do you want from Virgo or with Virgo? 10 of Wands, he wants his burden to go away. Are you hoping Virgo's happy with some other King of Pentacles? Is that what this is about? No. King of Cups. No. He's not hoping Virgo's with somebody else, but he's trying to get this huge burden. So he's felt awful, apparently. I mean, he knows that it was unfair the way he treated Virgo. He wants to heal things with Virgo. I think he wants to be seen as the King of Pentacles that he should have been before, but wasn't. So that's his real motive for this, is not even to explain or defend like, this is why I didn't, Virgo. He's just coming in to say, you deserved better than what I gave you before. That's what I'm sorry for. I didn't treat you fair. I didn't offer you what I should have. He's saying this because, and I think he might be saying, I gave you the love that I could, but it was only a night's worth of energy. Nights are not stable yet. They're action takers, but they don't have staying power. So I think it's pretty plain. He really wants to get this off his chest, because I think it's been heavy for him to carry this burden for a long time. But no, he's not hoping Virgo is happily ever after with someone else. I mean, it doesn't mean that he doesn't wish Virgo well, but he's not hoping Virgo ended up with somebody else. He wants somebody to be him still. He's very much in love with Virgo. What does that bring about for Virgo? If Virgo's in the energy of they're going to be receiving this message and Virgo is to be prepared for this. Actually, let's just say, universe, do we have a final message for Virgo in all this? I mean, this is what's coming. It's not happened yet. 8 of Pentacles, for Virgo to listen closely to, what this person is really trying to convey. And for Virgo to recognize the work they've already put into things, that they've obviously put effort into being able to even get to the point of writing this letter. So there's already evidence of tremendous change in them, but also how much more change is still possible. Is this somebody displaying real effort that's been put in that has created actual transformation? So if Virgo needs to hear one thing out of this, it might be to evaluate the amount of change that has already occurred. Even the way they might be presenting or communicating to Virgo, that represents a change. So for Virgo to not react like it's the past, because it isn't. Now, this doesn't mean that Virgo needs to take this person back, but they might just be able to cordially say, thank you very much. It's okay. I moved on. I'm happy now. I mean, if that's how it is and Virgo doesn't want them. On the other hand, if Virgo does want this person, ultimately, I'm thinking that they do. It says it's really important to recognize what changes have already taken place, how much work has already been put in, and then to still realize that there's more work to be put in, but to handle it like, wow, this makes me feel so good to hear this. It actually like softens my heart. It's thank you. Like, Virgo might need to be able to first identify there's a lot of change here already. 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. And if Virgo wants to invite them in for more conversation, it's now Virgo's move to make, to invite them in for more conversation. Well, I'd like to talk to you in person. Well, I'd like to talk to you more. This feels welcoming. If that's what Virgo wants to do. If they don't want to, they don't have to. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing.